Welcome to the worst of the best podcast. You wanted the best. Well, they didn't freaking make it! So here's what you get. From Canada, Ryan and Ruban.
I'm shorter than you.
We're live, Rube.
Oh, hey. Welcome to the Worst of the Best podcast. I had no idea that we were live.
We are live and live.
I know that I'm live, but I didn't know that we're live. But when are we on?
Welcome to the show. Welcome to this.
Thank you.
Thank you for all that have watched us live on our Facebook page. And thank you to those who are listening to us on your earbuds right now, doing your work, doing your chores, whatever it is. I'm really excited about this episode, and a little bit, it's a kind of a sad episode because we're doing the worst of the best of Thanksgiving side dishes. Ruben and I are both keto, pretty much kind of keto diets.
What? What are we doing?
The worst of the best of Thanksgiving side dishes.
That's not what I suggested.
It is.
No, it's not.
We're live. We're doing it.
Okay, we're doing it, but that's not what I suggested. I'm going to find it. Keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
All right, so I thought that's what we're doing. Or that was Saturday Night Live?
No, keep talking. Keep talking.
Okay. I thought you wanted to do Thanksgiving food.
I believe you.
Okay.
And thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so we're going to do this one, though. And what makes this one kind of hard for me anyways is when I was looking at the list of the food, it's 90% of it that you and I can't eat anymore.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Okay.
My idea was Thanksgiving movies. Like planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yes. I will say on the air the reason why I made an executive decision. I thought
you messaged. I just didn't.
Okay,
I didn't read it.
Yeah, because I actually went to Box Office Mojo and I went to the top Thanksgiving films. I couldn't even pick 10 that I'd seen or could comment on.
Okay,
so
let's do Thanksgiving.
You and I could talk about food.
Talk food.
We could talk food. Okay,
we can talk food.
Here we go. These are the top.
But why is this difficult? You're saying
because we're on keto.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of sucky because we're talking about what. So we have to now think of the past when we used to eat these dishes. Some of them we can eat still, and we're going to get to them. Some of them we cannot eat anymore.
Are you keto for life?
I have no intention of stopping this anytime soon.
Yeah, I started just because I had an interest. I apparently have ADHD.
I have MSG.
Anyways, and so I read that no sugar and carbs isn't great for ADHD. So I thought,
okay, interesting.
So I thought, okay, I'll see something, and I thought keto. I'm like, okay, I'll give that a try. And plus, I am overweight. I have a bad hip, and so I thought I should take some weight off the hip, try this out, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Not that I need to explain why I eat. Nobody cares. Nobody ever commented if I stuff my face with bag of chips every night.
Oh yeah, seriously. No, I know.
But the moment you.
Yeah, this is like a little we're going to keto on this. We're losing our viewers. We're not meaning to be. We're not meaning to be that way.
Let's talk CrossFit and vegetarianism.
Yeah. I mountain climb and I CrossFit and I do vegetarian work. Yeah. That being said, right away, Ruben, the first dish they bring up is actually just your generic vegetables. And they actually talk about roasted broccoli and cauliflower, which is totally keto friendly. And I'm going to hashtag keto on this because. Keto's a big now too. So I'm just gonna say if you're in a low carb diet, we could comment.
I am. I've already told you that.
That's all it is. So we don't even have to say keto. We're gonna say it's low carb. Broccoli and cauliflower. There you go. That's the first thing. That's number 15. No arguments there. This 14. Creamed spinach.
What? See, this is where Americans and Canadians differ. Thanksgiving's a huge deal
in both countries.
What do you think? One's bigger and one's lesser?
I think U.S. Thanksgiving's bigger than Canada.
It has to be.
Yeah. I lived there for 4 years, and we really even got wrapped up in it because I like their timing of it because it's in November. It's after Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. So it's that first kind of holiday. It almost has like a tinge of Christmas feel to it because it's a month before Christmas. Black Friday shopping happens right after you put the dessert down.
Sure.
And so it's a really kind of like a really fun-filled. People are watching, they're watching football and it's all that stuff. I love that experience when I was down there for 4 years. Anyway, so creamed spinach is number 14. However, I've had this dish before, but I've had it with tortilla chips dipping.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a great dish.
Yeah, I've had that.
Number 13, candy yams.
Friggin' amazing.
Ugh, love it. Love it. They can be quite redundant, they said, but you can make them in a sweet potato casserole.
What do you mean redundant?
I don't know. That's just what this article said.
What a stupid comment.
So you've got
Why would it be redundant?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
That means
I know what redundant means, but all this food's redundant. Food in general, there's 365 days a year. You cannot have 365 different types of food every day. Okay.
All right.
Glazed carrots, number 12.
Love glazed carrots.
Oh, man. And I don't think we can have glazed carrots. I know we can't. That's just a side on low carb. Carrots have sugar and high carb and glaze, certainly.
Yeah. Delicious, though.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
We did a keto Thanksgiving, by the way.
Yeah, we did. Ruben and I and our families, we got together for Thanksgiving. We did a legit keto-friendly Thanksgiving. It's not the food that you should eat every day, but it was awesome. It was really delicious. And if you go to our personal Facebooks, you can actually see those pictures.
Well, why don't we throw the link up later after that?
I'm not going there now. I'm just saying.
I don't.
Yeah.
Throw the link up later.
Yes, some really beautiful dishes there.
So what does Greg say? He says at least there's 0 carbs in pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie, I think is not the crust, but the filling.
Well, you don't eat it for the crust.
Yeah, the filling. No, Becky's made pumpkin pie desserts.
I know.
For the keto-friendly Thanksgiving.
She made pumpkin pie cheesecake.
She made pumpkin pie cheesecake, Greg, and it was delicious. Oh,
well, I didn't know pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's right. Greg's on keto. Just stick with it, Greg. Don't give up. Your body will react. That's my totally non-professional advice, by the way. I am not a professional. Okay.
You're a professional, but just not on keto.
That's right. All right, cranberry sauce. Do you like the cranberry sauce? Or
I love cranberry sauce.
All right.
It took me about 30,
did you like it as a kid?
38 years to like it.
Okay, yeah.
Before I was like, why? What are you doing with this?
I love cranberry juice.
Oh, yeah, cranberry juice is delicious.
But cranberry sauce, well, I don't want to get too much into my choices. I'm not saying this is it, but off the top of my head right now, it's in there for my worst pick because it's not something I can always do without it. I don't have to have it. I could eat it if it's there. If it's on my plate, I would eat it. I could eat it by the spoonful, but I'm never going to be like, I don't get excited by it.
I'm team cranberry sauce.
All right, number 10, cornbread. Love me some cornbread. I love cornbread.
Okay. Speaking of when I lived in New Jersey.
Oh, here we go.
That's when I had cornbread all the time. It was so good. It was delicious.
Yeah, I believe it. Number 9, Brussels sprouts.
Okay, first of all, Brussels sprouts done right is amazing.
I had them tonight for supper.
Oh, did you?
I had them, yeah. Becky,
is that keto friendly?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Why the heck am I not eating it then?
Yeah, so she oven roasted, glazed them with oil and pepper, like spices.
Yeah.
And the top gets crispy. He does the chip, they peel off Becky does an amazing job. Believe it or not, Brussels sprouts aren't that cheap either.
Is that so?
It's weird. It's not a cheap vegetable. Yeah. But we eat them up quite a bit in our house. So I'm eating food that I never thought I'd eat before. Brussels sprouts, I would have told you 5, 7, 10 years ago.
Because you always have them steamed and boiled. Not even steamed, but boiled.
Oven roast. The only way to do is oven roast.
Yeah.
And absolutely, you can do it with bacon. That's also keto friendly.
Have you ever noticed that bacon has a way of making things taste better?
Bacon makes everything taste better. All right, number 8, good old fashioned corn. This goes right through you. I love a vegetable that cannot be broken down by your digestive system. It just says, I don't care. I'm going through the whole process.
Everybody knows.
You might as well just eat pieces of an eraser.
Sure. If it tastes good, people would do it.
If it was a tasty flavored, strawberry flavored eraser, you might as well just eat that. That's what you're doing with corn. It's amazing. It has no nutritional value. Now, I love cornbread. I bet you cornbread probably gets through your system a little bit better because it's refined and
sure
processed.
Yeah.
Who here hasn't seen the little nugget? What I love is how the corn is yellow, so it sticks out like a sore thumb. Maybe there's other food that doesn't get processed, but because of its color, it just gets lost.
Yeah,
sorry. I just love it. It's like a nightlight.
A black light for the toilet.
Oh man!
Sweet potato casserole,
which is basically dessert.
Okay, now this is where it becomes redundant.
Well, you had your candy yams. That's different.
Are yams different?
Yes. It's like saying are beets different than turnips? Yes.
Uh-huh.
You like that one? I just pulled that one up.
Yeah, I believe you.
Thank you.
Sweet potato casserole.
It's basically a dessert.
Yeah, that's a very American thing. I mean, the first time I had it was in the States. With the marshmallows roasted on top, and what can you say?
Well, if
you're putting marshmallows on top of it.
It's basically dessert. Sweet potato casserole is basically dessert while you're eating your main meal.
You're not eating for nutrition. You're not nourishing your body.
You can also do
nourishing your soul.
cut walnuts or pecans on top and candy that.
Yeah.
You're basically eating dessert when you're eating your turkey. And then you have to save room for dessert. Delicious. I love it. I think Natasha, hi Natasha, she liked my corn talk, I think is what she's referring to. Okay, it's number 6, macaroni and cheese.
Thanksgiving?
It says here, macaroni and cheese may not be what you would consider a classic Thanksgiving side dish.
It's not.
But for kids and people who don't like fall foods or autumn foods, it's an absolute must-have. What? This is a stupid. Who threw this in? Why you just throw in a piece of pizza? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It's a must-have.
Here's how I feed my kids. This is your supper. You eat it or not eat it. You're not eating it to breakfast.
This shouldn't even be on the list. This should not be on the list.
All right.
Well,
rolls.
Rolls. What do you get when you eat too much? All right. Some may find that the roll to be one of the humbler offerings on Thanksgiving, but hear us out.
Oh, I'm listening.
Yeah, but rolls, you can put the gravy in there, the butter, and the gravy.
Fantastic.
Oh, man.
It's fantastic.
We call them in Canada, we call them buns, by the way.
Yeah, why do they call it rolls?
What is a roll? Because you roll the dough. You're rolling the dough
that's
into a ball. You don't roll in loaves of bread. I'm not a baker, but I've seen baking happen. The rolls are specifically rolled into a ball, whereas loaves,
fair enough.
Yeah. All right. But what do I know?
They should be called balls.
Green bean casserole. This is actually a keto-friendly dish, low-carb-friendly dish. Green bean casserole. Yeah. This is pretty much a staple at most Thanksgivings.
Delicious.
Yeah. And then guess is number 3, good old-fashioned mashed potatoes.
For those doing low carb,
you cannot have mashed potatoes.
But you can have?
You have the butter.
No, the
mashed cauliflower.
Mashed cauliflower, yeah.
Sure. That's right. So I think everyone knows what mashed potatoes are. We don't say much more about that. Okay, can you have Thanksgiving room with number 2, gravy? Can you have Thanksgiving without gravy?
No.
It's impossible.
I don't know why it's never become socially acceptable just to have it in your cup.
Right. Yeah.
Like, why isn't that not a thing?
Sure. Fair enough.
Has anybody just like...
Who here has taken gravy with a spoon and just ate the gravy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Who here has wanted seconds for their food? But sorry, they're full, but they just wanted more gravy, right? You just want more gravy. And so you just get a little bit more food just to get more gravy. I've done that where I'm not quite full.
Sure.
But I kind of want more gravy.
Gravy is like using the food as a virus to get into
That's right.
Body. Yeah.
That's right.
As a carrier.
Yeah. I've literally grabbed more food just so I can have more gravy is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm
okay.
Pro gravy.
So Greg said that he used to consider cream corn a vegetable.
Cream corn is delicious.
It is. Who here has taken cream corn out of a can and just eat cold?
Yes.
I've actually taken some out while I'm nuking it and just eat it cold. So I got part of it I'm eating cold.
Sure.
Cream corn, I love cream corn, and it mixes into your other food. You got your turkey mixed with the cream corn. Some gravy gets mixed in that. You got this big gravy cream corn turkey soup with stuffing. Oh, I wonder if that's what number 1 is. I just said it. I wonder if it is. It should be stuffing. Yeah. I didn't even. Okay.
Why your wife made delicious stuffing?
Oh, thank you.
It was so good.
So stuffing. Again, how can you have Thanksgiving without stuffing?
You can't.
It's impossible. And it says here, the only essential Thanksgiving side dish that's more important than gravy is stuffing.
I love the name stuffing.
You're stuffed.
This is stuffing.
It's stuffing. What I love about stuffing, it really is just stuff.
Yes.
There's no rule to stuffing. It can be just bread and some spices people have done. It can be the giblets inside the turkey. It's amazing that stuffing itself by nature is just stuff.
Ing.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's the list
of the most famous Thanksgiving side dishes.
I'm not going to count mac and cheese in my
in your worst pick. I don't think that belongs in the list.
Yeah,
it's like if we were talking about a band and they threw in an artist that isn't the band. That tell us if we're wrong, but macaroni and cheese should not be a side dish in Thanksgiving.
No.
It doesn't even make sense. Like you might as well say the reasoning was not
Gary Sharon and Van Halen makes more sense.
That's right. Gary Sharon and mac and cheese have just as much reason to be in Van Halen and Thanksgiving at the same time. Here's a question. Would you rather have Gary Sharon or mac and cheese at your table when you're having Thanksgiving?
Gary Sharon.
Okay.
Easily. I can't tell you more than words how much that would mean to me.
Oh. All right. So Greg's got his vote. He says cranberry jelly. Greg, I'm telling you, you and I should be on the show together one day. No, I don't mean that. because we're like in Sapaco. What's that word? Sapatico.
In simpatico.
Greg, you and I are on the same page again. This is 2 episodes out of 3 that we're on the same page. So I agree. To me, like I said before, I can eat cranberry. I can eat Ruben. I can eat cranberry. But I could go without it. So that's my least favorite.
All right,
I got it.
So that's your list.
That's my pick.
That's your pick.
Yeah, cranberry. I can eat it, but it's the worst. If you want my second choice, because there's 15 here. My second choice, the green bean casserole.
Oh, really?
Done right, it can be really good, but I'm not a big green bean guy either. Nah, yeah. So that's my first choice is the cranberry.
Corn.
Wait, why?
What do you think of Thanksgiving dinner? What do you ever think? Corn. I gotta have my corn. You're thinking mashed potatoes. You're thinking candy yams. You're thinking turkey. You're thinking stuffing. For me, cranberry sauce.
Sure.
Corn's fair. Corn?
Yeah, but I do like corn. So
corn on the cob. They had a corn on the cob. Summertime, sure. Thanksgiving,
corn on the cob is interesting.
I'll eat it if it's served. It's not beneath me, but it's the worst.
This American Thanksgiving is coming up, but this is really kind of for the holidays too. Thanksgiving and Christmas are kind of the same meal. Are they the same meal? Yeah, a little bit different. Is that what it is?
Well, I think turkey is Thanksgiving,
right?
And then ham.
I find people get turkey all the time for Christmas.
Well, they can't afford a ham.
Oh, here's a question, Ruben. What is the worst meat at Christmas time? The worst roast? Because you got beef. You've got ham. You've got your chicken. You've got your turkey.
Yes.
Those are the 4 main ones, right? Am I missing one?
The main. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's other meats, but those are the...
Sure. There's lots of meat out there. I would say chicken's the worst.
Turkey. I hate turkey. I don't like it.
You'd rather have chicken?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Even the dark meat of a turkey?
Yeah, turkey to me is... that's a little side... That's a little mini episode within this episode. Worst of the best roast meats. Turkey is my least favorite.
I love chicken. I can have it every day. I want something different.
I always do have it every day. Yeah, there's also turducken. Ugh. I keep seeing every year on Facebook, there's a rotating picture that keeps coming through my feed where it shows this turkey and it shows an octopus coming out of it.
Yes.
So gross. So gross. Anyways, I saw it again yesterday. All right. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American listeners.
Yeah.
And
some of our family.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever. Happy holidays for December. And if you're listening to this episode in the middle of summer, happy 4th of July. Okay. Thanks for listening, everybody. Remember, in front of every silver lining, there's a cloud, and we're here to help you find it. Thanks for listening to our show, and give us a review and rating on iTunes, for Pete's sakes. And thanks for watching us live, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye. Goodbye. I'm going to end this.